Hi, my name is Thorb Bishop and welcome to Top Secret Inc. Today, we'll be walking through Paper Girls, Vol.1, issue number 4, by Image Comics. So get comfortable, because it's going to be one hell of a ride. Now we're stepping into issue 4. This issue kicks off with an old dude who looks a lot like Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead, rocking a Public Enemy t-shirt. He's in bed, and suddenly his rotary phone, which looks like a red apple, starts ringing. He picks it up, and on the other end is a woman in a big, shiny, chrome armored suit. She's standing next to a giant murder bird with a large, shiny staff and a decapitated Virgil on the floor. It looks like she's reporting the death of her partner to Jerry Garcia, who responds with a simple, "We can't risk another C-Day." Which we could only assume that C-Day is some kind of word for like a world-ending event involving time travel. The next scene cuts and we're now in the sewer tunnels with the girls and the two deformed Mumra guys. One of the Mumra guys is carrying the bleeding Aaron. They tell the girls that they can save her and heal her wounds. As they walk through the sewer, that crazy futuristic telecom device that translates the future English into the present English suddenly starts beeping like crazy. The second Mumra guy realizes that the transmitter has a built-in tracking device, so he totally destroys it. But it's too late. They start to hear loud noises coming from the sewer water. A giant green beholder from like that Dungeons and Dragons game with long green tentacles and square eyeballs on each tentacle flies through the tunnel. And it's like one of those oh shit moments. This Timu beholder is absolutely crazy. He goes straight for Tiffany. One of its tentacles wraps around her throat, choking her, and she's grasping for air as she gets these flashbacks of her life playing outside, like ripping on a Nintendo Entertainment System and getting yelled at by her parents. Then she suddenly feels this instant disappointment of all she's achieved in life. But then, KJ, in a total moment of clutch heroism, hoping it'll help, runs up and tackles Tiffany to the ground into the sewer water. KJ manages to pull out one of the tentacles right out of the beholder's neck, saving Tiffany's life. But now they're wet and stinking of sewage. At this point, the other Mumra guy grabs his pistol and shoots the beholder 3 or 4 times, killing it and leaving its corpse in the sewer. The girls are now safe for the moment, and so is the Mumra guy who got shot. Luckily, he only got a flesh wound. Eventually, they exit the sewer tunnel into a forest and come across an exact replica of that futuristic time-traveling machine, the one that looked like the Timu TARDIS from the Doctor Who TV show. The Mumra guy puts his arm into this organic slot into the machine, and after a bunch of beeping and hissing, a door opens up. The two Mumra guys take Aaron inside, and the door slams shut behind them. The machine starts to vibrate and then disappears into thin air, leaving the remaining girls absolutely pissed off because they just got ditched and their new friend just was kidnapped. And now it's time to add to the chaos. From high above, we can see several of those murder birds with the chrome armored people on their backs, all holding those crazy chrome staffs.